Dragon Boot 30 as usual. Let's try to analyze Bitcoin, Ethereum, gold, right? Whatever, right, guys? Hope everyone's doing good, guys. Okay, so what's happening with the Bitcoin, guys? Hope you are doing good. Are you making good profits, make dollars from the market, guys? What's going on with you? Guys, all right. So just again, all right. Then we'll start. Okay. So okay, guys, so yesterday we have taken two setups, all right, on upper side. That was one from the bottom and a little bit, one from the little bit top side, all right, this side, I guess, and it went all the way upper side. That was a good profit on upper side, right, guys? Hope you guys have enjoyed the profits, right? And this morning I was doing a scalping from the top, all right, one from here and another from here, all right, both hit my TP's, right? That was a massive drop down and that was a quick profits for me. All right. So how have you been doing? All right. So without wasting time, all right, let's try to see what's happening with the Bitcoin, right, guys? Okay. So let me delete everything. All right. So I have been explaining you all that people are worried what's happening with the Bitcoin now. Is it dropping? Is it popping? Then I've given you all the informations on one video. Short video was uploaded around, that is a 3 minutes video, and that is going to make you all clear that where the Bitcoin is, right, guys? Okay, I hope you have watched that video so that it will be informative for you all. All right, so that so many people were calling me and like they were asking me, they're panicking a lot, right? So they wanted to ask whether they wanted to see whether they confirm whether the Bitcoin is moving in upper side or downside. All right. So I say there's nothing much to worry, right, guys? So I have explained you all on that video, right? What was happening to the Bitcoin, right, guys? Okay. So without wasting time, yeah. So this is on a 4 hours time frame, guys. Okay. Those who listen carefully, those who watch from the top, from the starting till the end, they get a good knowledge from here. All right, guys. So what I told you, this is a trend that we can see on 4 hours time frame, right, guys? Okay, 4 hours time frame. This is the trend that we have. All right, let's try to resume whatever we have, whatever the Bitcoin is doing around the zone, right, guys? Okay, just again, right. So yeah, Ideson, hi, brother, welcome, guys, welcome. So Bitcoin last time it dropped all the way towards downside, and it is now right at the retest phase on the average point. So from the average point, price can move on upper side as well as a downside. So this is whereby the Bitcoin is playing around with you all, right, guys, in this level. Okay, so Bitcoin has a chance of moving an upper side as well as a downside. This is just on the retest phase right now, so nothing much to worry. All right, so this is nothing much to worry. All right. Okay, so if the retest pass on upper side, if it happens to break out on upper side and moves on upper side, that is going to be a good long position on upper side. If it happens to fail this pass the retest, get a rejection from the top, then breaking below this one can be a good bearish for you all and coming down to all the way to a 71,000 to $72,000, right, guys? So this is just a simple, guys. All right, so don't try to get lots of headache. All right, so people who are saying that BlackRock is selling, so they should sell, right? All those things. All right, so what you should do if BlackRock is selling, all right, that also I have recorded one great video for you all. All right, when people are selling, BlackRock is selling, people gets lots of panic and they start selling. All right, but do you know that the market don't have that much volume to pay all the traders, those who are selling? Everyone is selling, who is going to pay for the sellers, right, guys? So market aggressively needs to move on upper side and try to liquidate all the people from the upper side. Okay, so nothing financial advice, that's only for the education purpose, right, guys? Okay, so over here also BlackRock was selling over here. Market is already paying to the BlackRock, right? And all the people, retailers have been selling on their own, right? And they are bashed off when the market moves on upper side, right? So market needs to have money to pay the traders, right? So if the market is not having money, then how the market is going to pay all the traders, right? The retailers, investor, all those people, right? So market needs to go up and take out all the shots, all right, those who have shots from here, and take out the people who have shots from the top, right? Or just give on upper side, give a hope for the longs, and when the longs enter over here and get a push on the downside, right? So that longs are hi, up, down. Up and down. All right. Hello. Okay, those who are watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Okay, guys, so that you guys don't miss my live streaming from Monday to Friday sessions. All right. So what I'm sharing is when BlackRock is selling, rather out, I've brought it rather than selling on myself, right, guys? Because like when everyone is selling, then market needs to have money to pay all the sellers. Everyone is selling, who is going to pay all of those, right? So this is a sense, just the opposite thing, the opposite way, right? Sometimes, right? So that's how the market moves on upper side, all right, giving the hope for the shots on the lower side. This is on a 4 hours time frame right now. Let me try to give you all the watermark, right? So you guys can exactly see what's happening around. Yo, happy birthday. Hey, thank you. I'm not It's not my birthday though, but all right, so excuse me. Okay, what's happening with my nose? It's too itchy. So I have been explaining you all on the 4 hours time frame. My the market can move on the upper side as well as on the downside. Right now it is in the retest phase. Okay. So let's go back to the smaller time frame and try to see what's happening, guys. Excuse me. All right. So smaller time frame, let's go back. This is a trend to retest trend that we are having right now. All right. So if you happen to see, let's see on the 4 hours only right now. Okay. So on a 4 hours time frame, this is a breakout point whereby the price have broken out on upper side. Okay, so it's coming for the retest for the upper side. If it happens to move on upper side from this level, okay, that can be a good long for you all on upper side as well. All right. Okay, this is on 4 hours right now. All right, let me mark exactly the points for you all so that you guys get exactly where. So this is the level whereby the Bitcoin have broken out on the upper side from the 4 hours time frame. This is the retest it's been doing in this 4 hours time frame. Okay, so even if you see in a daily time frame, you might like to see it, right? So not much, but it is coming back for the small retest. Only on the 4 hours you can see right now, I guess. Okay, so it's coming for the retest. So it will play around in the zone right now. All right. Okay, guys. So this is the exact level that you are having. Okay, so later on price coming down and breaking out from this level can be a good retest, and price trying to push an upper side. That's also possible, right, guys? Okay, so let's get back to the 15 minutes time frame, guys. It is aggressively moving on a downside right now, Bitcoin. All right, I have been shorting from this level. Now I exited from this point since I reached to the average point again on this trend. All right, so this is my trend right now. I have the small trend over here, the retest trend. All right, so market is in this level right now. Okay, so market is, if the market happens to settle below this one, all right, that's going to be a little bit bearish, all right, whereby market can throw a little bit on the downside, guys. This is what I feel right now. Okay, for the short time frame. All right, so market has the chances of throwing you all out on the lower side from this level. All right. Okay, but one thing, all right, guys, in this level, if you try to see it carefully, all right, so you must be seeing in this level there is a creation of small resistance in this levels, right? This was created. Okay, so it tries to break out on upper side. This is doing the retest right now. All right, so after confirming the retest, if it happens to pass above this level, I'm going to open a long positions, all right, on upper side. Okay, that can be one long position for me. All right, in fact, if it happens to move on the upper side, okay, this can be one long position for me on upper side. Okay. And the confident trade is going to come from this level only. All right, guys, where it is going to come. Okay, so previously we have one resistance in this level. All right, guys, we had a one resistance formed in this level, though this is very small that you can see it. I'm trying to shrink it so that everyone can see it, right, guys? Okay, so we had a resistance in this level. Okay, and it was broken out, right, guys? Okay, that was broken out from the upper side from this level. All right, upper side, and again retested it. Okay, so if it happens to move from upper side from this level, that's going to be a confident trade for you all on a coming time, right? So when the New York session opens, maybe small jumper pump can happen below this one, right, guys? Okay, so one long position can be seen from here as well. One confident long position can be seen from here, all right, on upper side. Okay, so with a stop loss in below this average point, if it falls below this average point, okay, then that is going to be a bearish, right, guys? Okay, so this will be your first target, and if it happens to move on upper side, that can be $78,440. So maybe we'll target this one only for today. All right, so if it happens to move on upper side, that's well and good. All right, but right now it needs to come out in the upper side to go for the longs one, right, guys? Okay, for the longs it needs to go up. All right, but if it happens to never move up, rather than uh, going up, if it happens to keep passing below, right, from this below, all right, so next time if it happens to come below this one, that is going to be settle below this one. All right, right now market is above this level. All right, a level of the support that you have right now in this level. If it happens to break below this one, that market might like to go all the bearish towards the downside as well. All right, this is what I see. Okay, so if it needs to hold above this level, breaking down is not a problem, but it needs to swipe it all the way towards the upper side. Okay, if it happens to break below this one, you might like to see the market moving a little bit on a downside. Why? Because market tried to create one support at this level. It broke out on a downside, retested, retest was were done, again broke out. Okay, so this is the third time it is breaking out below this one. If it happens to break out below this one, you might like to see price going all the way towards the down zone. All right, that is going to be $76,473 on a downside, right, guys? Okay, so be careful, guys. It can move on upper side as well from the average. It can move on a downside as well. All right, which side the Bitcoin is moving today? What you feel, guys? All right, what you think, guys? So this is the level. All right, on the upper side you have a long positions. Okay, so confident long is going to come from the little bit upper side. All right, so in fact if it happens to move on the upper side, guys, okay, why? Because I told you there was a resistance, it broke out, lots of retests were done. All right, again, it is, if it is happens to break out from this level, then this level and upper level can be traced on upper side. Okay, guys, so this is going to be a long position. In fact, if the price happens to move above this level, all right, but price have already broken down on the downside as well. So both side it have given the breakouts on the upper side as well as the downside, right, guys? Nothing much to get confused over here. All right, so just see whether the market is going to respect this downside breakout towards the downside or the upper side. It has an equal opportunity on upper side as well as a downside. Okay, so if you see the trend, you have this like this trend in this level. All right, so if you happen to see the trend, all right. So this is the level whereby market can move on upper side as well as a downside. You need to have a good price actions in this level, whereby if you are planning a scalping till this level, all right, I can work out from this level only if you are planning from here. All right, so if you're planning from the downside, right, guys, so this is the level whereby you have the one resistance, right? So I'm going back to the small time frame, guys. All right, let me delete this one. So there is a one resistance in this level, it broke out. Okay, retesting it. All right, in fact, again, if it happens to break out on upper side, all right, that can be on upper side as well. So we are not taking risks on this levels right now, all right, since the market is aggressive on the downside. Okay, so in fact, if you happens to wait for the upper side, firstly breaking out from this level, that will be one confident, and getting above this level will be a confident trade for me. All right, especially on upper side. Nothing financial advice, make your own research before you move in. All right, guys, so that you guys are not bashed off, right, guys? So this is right now the market is playing out a little bit in sideways in this level right now. All right, okay, guys, so far so cool. All right, hope I'm not confusing you all. All right, I'm trying my best to explain you all whatever I have understood in this levels. All right, so simple thing, guys. Okay, so on upper side you see there's a breakout, breakout, breakout. Lots of breakouts have happened. All right, or this can be also one long position, but a confident one can go from this level. All right. So let's see what it does in this level. So when the New York sessions opens, right, we have lots of time. Okay, so meanwhile we'll be checking out what's going around in this level. All right, it can drop down from this level as well as it can go up on the upper side. We need to be careful in this level to find out the structures. All right, guys, we need to have some price actions in this level. All right, so holding above this level is very good. All right, this can be a very good move for the Bitcoin. All right, so most probably we will be trying to check on the price actions in this level. All right, so what the Bitcoin is going to do. All right. So holding above these levels, so let me mark this one with the lines, right, guys, so that you guys see it carefully. Right, so one line, let me delete this one. All right, so let me delete the trend as well so it becomes clean for you all. All right. Okay, now it's better. Okay. So we need to hold above this level on upper side. This is a bearish. From this level towards the downside is going to be bearish. All right, guys. Okay, so on the upper side, if we move on upper side, so we will be finding a long setup. All right, I'm not trading inside this box yet. All right, I'm not trading inside box. Anything can happen. All right, so in this level, all right, after getting out of this box on upper side, okay, this level to this level, then I'm going to start thinking for the long above this block. All right, guys. Okay, so far so cool, guys. Hope everyone's doing good. So if you are making losses, don't panic a lot. All right, don't trade much. All right, if you are making a profits, don't trade much. All right, please be humble. Be humble. Otherwise, market is going to humble you all. All right, guys. So try to understand the price action we have in this level right now. All right. Hope that is clear for you all. All right. So broke down below 1, 2, 3. So if it confirms on the downside, that is going to be a big bearish for you all on the downside. Boom. Okay. So we need to confirm from here whether the price is moving in a upper side or a downside. Okay, so it broke down from this level. All right, we had a previous support, it broke down on a downside. Okay, breakout on a downside. If it comes again, that is a retest. Okay, so price is going to play for a while in this levels, what I feel is. All right, before the New York session starts, then only you might like to see big pump on upper side or big dump on a downside. All right, so in this level the retest is going to happen. All right, so maybe a small drop. All right, play around. So if it doesn't do any retest in this level or does moves without retest, then we are not going to do anything in this level. All right, guys. Okay, so if you happen to see the immediate support that the market have created, okay, this was the support. All right, and it broke down up on the upper side. This is the retest right now we are having on a long side. Right, if it happens to again break out on the upper side, that is a retest. All right, again we wait. Okay, so lastly, if it happens to get rejection from the top and goes up and breaks out on upper side, then that's going to be a good long position for us on upper side, right, guys? Okay. 76,850 and buy. All right, that's also possible. We never knows, right, guys? Okay, that is also possible. So market is right now, we're expecting whether market should move on a downside. There is a breakout on a downside as well as on breakout on upper side. Okay, if you have been seeing in this level. All right, so market is right now at the average. Okay, so market can move on upper side as well as on a downside. Okay, guys. So let's wait, have patience, right? Let the market play inside this box for a while, all right? Then you understand everything, then we enter from here above this one, maybe a confident long for me on upper side, okay? If it happens to break that, goes continuously down, then I don't care about the downside right now, okay? For the long side, it should be activated only above this level. I think that is going to be a good confident trade for me on upper side. All right, that's going to be a good retest on upper side. Okay, on a downside, if you see, we have already broken down on a downside. Okay, the retest is being done. If it happens to confirm from here, you might like to see price moving in a downside as well. All right, so so two things that we have right now. Okay, one is breaking out on upper side, one is breaking down on a downside. All right, guys. So hope that is clear for you all. All right, guys. So if you happen to see in this level, you are right at the average point. Okay. So if it happens to move on upper side, That's a possibility to move on up breakouts on the retest pass on upper side from this block on upper side. That's a good confident trade for on upper side. If it fails, then it might like to drop all the way towards the downside as well. All right, so both things are possible over here. All right, guys. Okay, so we can't say anything over here right now. It can go on upper side as well as on downside. Okay, so small retest is being taken in this level. If you happen to check, if you happen to check on the trend, right, guys? Let me delete this trend. Right now, this is the average point that we have on a trend. All right, and on the retest, this is the small retest that is being taken on a 5 minutes right now. All right, so so in this box right now, I'm not deciding. All right. So after getting out of the box, then only we'll be able to decide, right, guys? 4 hours, 1 hour liquidity in down. All right. That's also possible. All right. Hey, guys. Okay, don't panic. Just wait. All right. Let's wait and see. Okay. So we need to confirm here from here to move on a downside. Okay. Let's see whether we move on a downside or not. Okay. Let's see. Okay. What happens in this level? Small retest is being taken in this level. All right. So we need to observe in this level. All right. This is the previous support. The yellow line is the previous support that we have. All right. And it have broken down on the downside. This is the small retest that is taken on upper side. If it happens to break below this yellow line, you might like to see the drop down on the downside. All right. That is also possible. Okay. Upper side as well as downside, both side it is possible. All right. So we must wait. Okay, let's see what happens in this level. All right, a small price action have been taken in this level. All right. So in this level, we have seen this support. All right, that is also broken out. Small support created in this level. That is also broken out, right, by the Bitcoin moving in upper side. Okay, it needs to confirm this one, retest it. All right, confirm this one. Okay, again retest it on the last may it may like to give a small drop on a downside. It might be on upper side as well, maybe on a downside as well as on a upper side. Okay, so let the candle be formed right now. All right, then we'll be able to decide whether we will be moving in upper side or downside. Okay, guys, I'm not doing anything over here. I'm just watching right now. All right, I'm just watching. So you need to have patience when there is no trade zone. You need to wait outside. All right. After waiting outside, once it gets out from the box, then we shall trade, get inside the trade. All right, guys. So if it happens to move on a downside, you might like to see the price moving around 76,700 as someone have stated, right? That is a one point whereby the one gap is left in that zone, all right, whereby the Bitcoin needs to fill up that one as well. All right, that is also seen in this level, okay? So market is right now at the average, okay, in the average point of the trends. All right, so it can move on a downside as well as an upper side. So we'll see which side it moves. All right, that can be continuously down on a downside as well. Okay, so don't react right now in this level. Once it gets cleared, then only we can react. All right. Let it flow. All right, those who are watching me for the first time, if you don't want to miss my live streaming from Monday to Friday sessions, right, you keep subscribing the channel, right? This is crypto analysis channel by Dragon from Bhutan, all the way from Bhutan, the Bitcoin holding countries, right? Mining country, in fact. Okay, so over here, main motive of the group is to have fun, right? Learn and of course earn together, right? So let's help each other. Let's walk together, right? Rather than walking alone, right? If you walk alone, you cannot reach very far. If you walk with a group of people, you might like to reach very far. Destiny, right? Destinations, right, guys? Yesterday, yesterday there was a two scalping, super boom boom on upper side, right? We took from one from here, right? That was super anyways, all right? Here and here, this one, I guess. Right now the price is breaking down. Okay, price is breaking down right now. If it clears this one, then you might like to see price dropping in this level. All right, that is $76,785, right? Just have patience, okay? Let's wait for some more minutes, all right, and we'll see the structures, all right. If it happens to break below this one, that is going to be a short position till this level, all right, guys. Okay, so that's going to be a risky shots for you all because I'm not going to short from here, all right. But if you wanted it, that can be a scalping towards the downside in this till this level, right, guys? Okay, small scalping can be traced in this level, all right. Right now we see a small drop, a small drop is left on the downside, all right. That can be till $76,762, all right. Because why? Because this is breaking out from this level. Risky shots, all right. But according to the structure, if it flows, market flows according to the structure, breakdown, all right, retest, and this is the second retest, all right. This is the retest on the downside, okay, second retest, all right. I'm not shorting right now in this level. If you are interested, there is a one short setups in this level, nothing financial advice, make your own research before you move in, all right, guys. Okay, why? Because this can retest you again and again, all right. So why I'm not shorting is the reason over here is price have broken out on upper side again. The price has the chances of going up and doing the retest, right? Retest again, all right. So later on, while retesting, if it happens to move on upper side, then that's going to be a stop loss. All right. So I don't trade over here. Okay. If it was on from the top, I have already taken shot from till over here and then all right. So two trades taken. All right. So I'll just watch right now, okay, and see what's going to happen in this market right now. Small breakout was given, in fact, on the upper side as well. All right, from here. Okay, so it will play around in this box a little bit. Okay, up and down, up and down, up and down. A little bit we need to hold. All right, then we'll see which side it can go. Okay, let's wait, guys. So meanwhile, we'll be checking on the gold as well. All right. So gold. I have been telling you all gold. Gold today is. Let's try to do something else in the gold as well. All right, guys. So on the gold, guys, this is the level whereby the Bitcoin have broken out on upper side. Okay. And this is the level whereby Bitcoin have broken down on a downside. Okay. Broken out, retest done, second retest done. Okay. In fact, if it happens to, oh, that is on upper side because we have one resistance in this level. All right. Small resistance is created in this level, 1H. All right. So Bitcoin have broken out on from that edge and upper side. Okay. Retesting, retesting, retesting. So above this level, that's going to be a long positions. All right. On the gold. All right. Long positions above this level, guys. All right. On the upper side and below we have a down positions. All right. Why down position? Because after if it happens to so you need to observe over here. All right. Some structure formation will be there. All right. Which side it moves? All right. It moves on upper side or from here get rejection and dumps you all the way towards downside. The market needs to go back to this level and try to see whether the price is moving in upper side or downside. All right. From here only, it will be decided whether the market is moving on a downside or upper side from this level on the gold. All right, guys. Okay. So you need to have patience. You try to shots over here, you might like to get bashed off as well. All right. So you need to wait for this level to react, which side it should be going. All right, same for the BT as well. All right, but BT is a little bit cleared on the downside right now. Okay, so it might like to play around in the zone. In fact, BT also have given a small breakout. Okay, so it needs to retest. Actually, it needs to retest. All right, tries to form the structure like this, breaks down below, get a rejection again, and dump down. All right, so that will be a beautiful structure. All right, if it misses the structure, then it is going to swipe you all the down, doom, doom. All right, on the upper side. Okay, so let's see whether the market gives you all the structure in this level or not. All right, so most probably the structure should be over there. All right, so it needs to break, go up again, retest this level once more. All right, gets the dump after that one, then that is a good shot for you all. All right, guys, that can be good shot for you all. All right, in this level. Okay, so let's see whether it will trade for the upper side or downside. So for the upper side, right now the market looks good on the downside, but meanwhile, if the market happens to move up, break out on upper side from this green block, then that is going to be again on a breakout on upper side as well. All right, that's going to create some confusion for the people, and one side it will try to move on, right, guys? So nothing much to get confused, just wait for the structure formation. If the structure is formed, then it will be cleared for you all whether you should move on upper side or a downside. All right, guys. Nothing financial advice. Make your own research before you move in so that you guys don't miss my life. I mean, like, you guys don't get bashed off in the market, right? Okay. So this is for the education purpose only, nothing financial advice. Okay, let's wait. Okay, have patience. Those who are planning for the shorts as well as the planning for the longs, right, guys? So need to have patience, guys. You be early, then maybe you'll get sometimes, but you might like to get bashed off also, right? So it will be risky. Okay, guys. So we wait right now. Okay, breaking on a downside right now. Patience, guys, patience. We need to have patience over here. So we'll aggressively wait. Okay. Once if it gives you all the position, then that will be easy for you all. All right. Okay. Definitely. Wait, patience, guys, patience, patience, patience required in this level right now. You react early, you will get out from the market early. All right, guys. Okay. You will react early, you will try to get out from the market early. All right. So have patience. Get back to the 5 minutes time frame. This is a red line. Let me mark with the red line for the bearish. All right. So going towards the bearish side, it needs to confirm it. All right. Let's wait, guys. Let's wait. It is on the retest phase, so nothing much to worry. Just wait. All right. Just wait and see what it will do in this level. All right. Okay, forming the structures right now. All right, it is forming the structures for y'all. Okay, it is forming the structures. After the structure is formed, it will be easier for you all to understand whether you are moving an upper side or downside. All right, let the structure be completed. All right, okay, lovely. So market tries to break out from this level. Let me mark with a little bit thick one. Okay. Good evening. Hi. Hi, Bram. The Vrish. Hi, hi, hi. Hi, brother. I'm good. How are you doing? How are you doing, Ibrahim? You're good? You're good? I'm not doing anything over here. I'm just watching and trying to do some price actions, right? So we'll see what will happen in this level. Then only we'll be able to identify some good setups, right? So we wait for now. All right. We wait for now. We do nothing. All right. So, G, what is your view of BTC? BTC is right now on the retest phase, breaking towards the downside, exactly something like this. It upgraded exactly something like this. All right. So it broke down, all right, on a 4 hours time frame as well. It broke down and it is in the retest phase. All right. It is not on the bullish, okay, not coming out for the bullish, not going out for the bearish. All right. So if you have watched my video that I have created one yesterday, I have uploaded one video for you all. If you have watched that one, it will be clear for you all. All right. So right now, this is the bigger retest box that we have. Bitcoin is not on upper side. Above this level, that is going to be a good bullish for the Bitcoin. Below this level, it is going to be good bearish for the Bitcoin. All right, it can drop all the way towards the 71,000 if it happens to break down from this trend. All right, so we are inside the trend right now, guys. Okay, we see which side it flows right now. Okay, so it needs to have some retest. All right, it broke down on the downside and a small retest was done, and price is pushing. So if it is not forming any structure in this level, we are doing nothing. All right, if it happens to create a good structure, all right, then I might like to react, right, guys, accordingly from the price action in this level. All right, the price action is not formed completely, the structure is not formed completely, then we are not doing anything. All right, so this is the thing, guys. If you guys happens to uh, trade for a long time, in this journey, right, while you are trading, right, you must observe on the few of the structures that is usually formed in the market. All right, so how it reacts with that one. So if you can catch that one, then it will be easier for you all to trade it from next time. All right. Okay, so far so cool. Let's wait. Patience, guys, patience. If you don't have patience, you are going to lose lots of bucks in the market, right, guys? Okay. Market is going to take hundreds and thousands of dollars from you all. All right, guys. Just have patience. Just let it go. All right. Let it flow. Okay. Our market right now is reacting in a bearish way. Okay. From this level, I have told you all right, this is the level whereby Bitcoin have broken down. Retest was done on the upper side. The confirmation of retest again. Retest was done. All right, broke down. Retest. All right, this is it got a rejection from here, and again it is coming back for the fulfilling the structures. Right. So from here, if it happens to get rejection from the top, then you might like to get a bearish move on the downside. Okay, if it happens to if the price action is given breaking out on upper side, then you get a long move on upper side. That's simple, guys. Okay, so just we wait for the this move on upper side or downside. All right, from here it can move on a downside as well as on the upper side. But in fact, if the structure is not formed, we are not doing anything. All right, if the structure is formed accordingly, then we will react accordingly. All right. This is for the scalpers, okay? Small time frame for the scalpers. You hurry in the market, you are going to get bashed off. All right. Don't hurry in the market. Just let it flow according to the market's wish. All right. Market is never wrong, guys. All right. Market will be never wrong. It's us who is going to be wrong all the time. All right, traders. Okay. It's us always. So remember that one, guys. Market is never going to be wrong. It is always us who is going to be wrong. Okay, guys. Make sense? Does it make sense? Wait, patience, have patience, guys. I'm not reacting in this level. If it wants to go down, let it go down. If it wants to move up, let it move up. But we shall wait for the confirmation in this level. All right. So when the New York session opens, what I feel is market might like to give a small dump on a downside and quickly try to trace an upper side, forming an incomplete formation of the structure in this level. All right. It might leave one structure incomplete in this level. All right. Trying to push an upper side. Okay. And dump from here. All right. And this will be a New York sessions opening. All right. And it might like to dump a little bit on the downside. All right. Then later on push an upper side. So this can be yesterday. It was done something like that only yesterday. Yeah. Over here, right, guys? So it just broke out on upper side. We were in this level, right? It was in this level, and the New York session started, right? Jump on the downside, and then okay, on upper side. All right. So let's see today how it does. Okay. A little bit of the volatility is a little bit okay now. All right. The sellers are aggressive. We see sellers are aggressive more than buyers. Okay, in this level, the formation of seller candles are more aggressive in this level. All right. If it happens to drop, this is the level you are going to get. That is $76,779 on a downside, guys. Okay. Let's see. Okay, guys. We wait and see which side it does work. All right. Wait for the structures, guys. If you want to enter, it's up to you, but I always wait for the structures to be formed. All right. I'm doing well, thank you. All right. That's good to know that, Ibran. Ibran. All right. That's good to know that. Wait, guys, wait. Patience, 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 patience. Downside broke out. Retest done. Okay, breaking out again. All right. Over here, okay, guys. So what I will do is I will mark this one with a little bit thicker one, so you guys observe it well. All right. So we were breaking down from this level. All right. For that one to confirm it, I will be waiting for the price to move on upper side, get rejection from the top. All right. And comes down. All right. And gets below this one. All right. Then I can short it. Okay. And I will have one short position from here and go down towards this zone. All right. Okay. This is what I can do. Okay. But right now, if I short it from here, if I short it from here, later on price moves for the one retest in the upper side, you are going to get bashed off. And what if it happens to break out on the upper side? All right. So it is never confirmed. Okay. Over here, if it markets wants to move down without any retest from the top, I will let it go. That position. All right. Better let it go. I won't be doing anything over there. All right. You got it right, guys. I won't be able to do anything over there. I just let it go. Right. Okay, so I'm a little bit particular. I'm taking the trades, okay, guys. Unless it doesn't gives me any uh, confirmations, I'm not trying to do anything over there. All right. Papali, papali, papali. Yes, Saturday. Okay, guys. Let's see. All right. What the market is wants to do in this level. If you wanted to trade, it's up to you. If you have your own analysis, that's up to you. I'm not holding it. But for me, I need to wait. All right. Then only I would react accordingly. Otherwise, we get bashed off. That's no good, right, guys? Getting bashed off, no good, right? That's going to be 1:3, almost 1:3. Okay. If it falls down on the downside. Wait, guys, wait, have patience, right, guys? I'm not doing anything. This is on Bitcoin 5 minutes time frame, guys. All right. We just wait. We don't do anything. If you hurry, you are going to lose lots of money. You need to have patience. All right. I have been telling you all that so-called the professional trader, they just spent almost 5 to 6 years just to learn the thing called trade. Patience, right, guys? Okay. The patience is very important. All right, guys. All right. Patience is very important. We need to have patience, guys. So why I'm drawing this one is we need to get out of this box to go on up upper side. This line, the blue line is very important, guys. Okay, if you are focusing over here. Later on, going down is not a problem. But for a longs, all right, it needs to get out of from this blue line on upper side. Okay, so that is one thing you can focus it. All right. Downside, no problem. It can move on a downside wherever it likes to. We just wait. Right now, we just wait. तेरे बिना जीने लगा So you must be thinking why, if it is not getting it from here, if it is coming for the bearish, it should be the point whereby you are going to buy, right? You are correct. All right. In this point, you are correct. But the thing is, we have the immediate resistance that was the previous resistance from the earlier one on this level. All right. From there also, you had a chances of getting rejection. After that, clearing that one, only that is going to be confident on upper side. All right. So this is the confident trade for me on upper side. All right. Okay. Below these levels, I will treat it as a bearish only. The playing around of the bearish. Okay. Let's wait. Don't believe me, just watch. Okay, guys, just be cool, huh? Just be cool. Patience. Just have patience. If you don't have patience, you are going to ruin your life trading journey. All right. Letting out on the downside. Boom on the downside. Lovely. Soup up. That's soup up on the downside, guys. But I'm not trading in the zona, guys. Okay. So right now I'm not trading in this level. Just letting it go. I'm letting it go. That disconnected. Just a second, okay, guys. I'll be back. It's going down, guys. It's moving down right now. Hey, 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 Loga man. Hi, hi, hello. How are you doing? How are you doing? Okay. Still moving on the downside. I'm not trading right now. Okay. I'm just waiting for the price to form a good structure for us. Then only I will be able to trade it. All right. In case if it happens to go up and get a rejection from top and falls back below, all right, then that will be a good zone for me to trade on the downside. All right. Okay. Then I'll come to this level. All right. Lakshmi, you. Good evening. Good evening. Hi, hi. Good evening. Good evening. All right. So, okay. So in this level, I'm not trading right now. All right. I'm waiting for the confirmation from the top. Again, getting rejection from the top. All right. Once it gets a rejection from the top, then I'm going to activate my long short position and downside. Once it gets a rejection from the top, and then I will come to this level. All right. So not over here. All right. Once it clears below this level, then I will be going for one shot from here, all right, towards the downside. Okay, that is going to be 0.5% on the downside. Okay, if it doesn't do that retest, I will let it go rather than I'll go down over here and try to open a long position on the first side. Okay, guys, all right. Can you check gold? Gold, Logman, gold also same. Uh, Gold, for now, what the gold did is on the recent, if you have been checking in this level, so like yesterday, what I told you, it broke out on the upper side. The retest was not done. It is coming for the retest for this level. All right. This level of retest is being done. All right. So maybe it will try to play around. So for the longs also, okay. So for the gold, it will be decided from this level only whether you are moving an upper side or downside. All right. Once it gets rejection from here, rather than breaking out on upper side, get a rejection from this level and tries to drop down. All right. So below this level, you are going to get a short positions on a downside, right, guys? Okay. Below this level, you are going to get a short position on downside, and you are going to go down, right, guys? Okay. But in fact, if it never gets, if it's getting a rejection from the top, and again, if it happens to rather than breaking down below this block, if it happens to clear an upper side, rather than getting a short position, you are getting a long position in upper side. That's simple, right? Okay. So this is going to be your plans for the gold. Okay. So make your own research. Nothing financial advice. All right. Start live. Hi. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. How are you? I'm good. How are you? All right. So wait, guys. For gold, also don't hurry. For BT, also don't hurry. I'm not hurrying. Let's wait for the patiently. All right. What the BT and the gold is trying to do in this level, we'll try to see, figure it out a little bit later. All right. So in this level, it should be doing some retest in this level that is missing. All right. One structure is being missed in this level. All right. Later on, we come back and try to solve that one. All right. Together on Bitcoin. All right. Yanam kafu maso masaka dem maso banakuli yem maso mission dayam maso. For BT also, like the confident trade for the longs is going to come from above this level. All right. For the shorts, it needs to, if it's going for the shorts, it needs to go up and get break down from this level. All right. This red level, then I'm going to short on the downside and come to this level. All right. On the downside. Otherwise, I'm not touching over this level right now. All right. Let it flow on the downside. Okay. Let it flow. Let it flow. Okay. What you see? Price have broken down on this recent one. If you are checking the price action in this level, all right. So price have broken out on upper side, came for the retest, all right. So if you are checking on a bearish side, all right, bearish side, this is the support that you have previously. Let me mark this one with the green one so that you guys don't get confused, all right. So let me mark with red one is better, right, guys? Red one is better, but a little bit yellowish. Let me mark with a yellowish one. It broke down from this level. It needs to retest this one. Then only it will confirm me on a downside. Otherwise, I'm not going to enter for the shots right now at this level. Even though if it drops all the way to $30,000, I'm not going to do anything in this level. All right. So this is how I trade, guys. All right. So I just wait for our confirmations. Okay, guys. Patience, 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 patience. Patience required, guys. More patience is required, guys. All right. If you don't have patience, you are going to fail in the market. Okay. Time and again, market is going to bash you off. Lovely on the downside. Okay. Small retest was done. This level, not a proper retest, but it is still on the but still on the downside. That is 0.15% on the downside. I'm not activating my trades right now. Letting it go. I will wait. I will wait. So from a down level, if the market happens to come down to this level, if I have to activate my long positions, I will be waiting for this levels. All right. Which level? This level. Uh, 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 I don't think that is true. Let's see, guys. मेरा मन क्यों घबराए? Buy now, TP77,000, Luca. That's also possible. All right, but let it get into the safer side. Okay, then only I'm going to buy. All right. Let it get to the safer side. Then I'm going to buy. Let it break out from this blue one. All right, and at least halfway from this levels, right? Getting above this red levels. But the confident one, I will be holding above this level only. I'll wait for the upper side. If you are scalping, then that's fine. 775K, you are targeting this one, right? If you are scalping, that's okay. All right. If you are moving for the long targets, then you need to wait a bit. All right. So for the scalping also, it needs to clear out from this level, this blue block and this red block. Then only you will be able to get a confident trade on upper side. Otherwise, there has a chances of getting down also. This is very risky. Usually a professional trader don't trade this level. All right. They let for the scalper also, they just wait for the upper side. Okay. So this blue level breakout, all right, and break out from the immediate levels whereby it have broken out. That is a rate. Okay. The rate block that you have above that one, that is fine. All right. That is the retest happening. All right. Filipina. Lovely retest on the upper side. It needs to break out from this. Not closing on upper side yet. For the scalping, you need to get back to the 1 minute time frame. Okay. If it gets closed above this red line, then you are getting scalping on 0.36% on upper side. Not yet. Not yet. Let it close above. The candles closing above, then only it will be confident for you all. It's not closing yet. Okay, nice. Now it's going on upper side. This move 0.36 percentage, scalping on upper side. So what the price is doing right now, guys? If you have checked on 5 minutes time frame, let's go back on the 5 minutes time frame. Market broke out, tried to create a small resistance in this level, broke out, came for the retest in this level. All right, this is the retest it's being done in this level. All right. Confident scalping will come once it clears this green zone actually. All right, but for the scalper it should be fine from here also. But don't try to, usually people try to get in from here, sometimes it is very risky, guys. But okay, because like sometimes what the price does is, okay, it just happens to go up and just get a reduction from here and try to dump you all the way towards downside. Okay. So the risky, the risk free will be on upper side once it gets out from the resistance, immediate resistance that it created it. All right, broke out, or you are trading the retest zone right now. Loga man, I'm not selling right now. All right, sale is, I will sell once it gets rejection from here or here. All right, and comes down and goes below this level, then only I can sell. All right, for the longs, if you are going for the longs, I will be planning only above this level once it gets confident on the upper side. Okay. So once it gets rejection from this level or this level and comes down and closes below this level, then only I'm going to take this shots. All right, I will shots take this shot. Okay. Otherwise, right now I won't take it. All right, I won't take it. Rather, I wait it. Okay. There is a formation of slanting W double bottom patterns in this level. People have been trading in this zone. All right, that is W pattern, right? Double bottom pattern, slanting way. You happen to see this way. All right. One, two. Yeah. People make a trend over here. All right. They try to trade in the zone. All right. For the scalpers. This is only scalping, guys. Scalping. So you should understand the scalping difference between scalping and long holding. All right. Just know the difference between scalping and long holding. All right. La 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 la. Nice. Scalping should be quick entry and quick exit. You should be very good at entering, very fast at entering and exiting. Your opinion on gold now, Farah Page. Hi, Manish. Hi, Adisan. Hi, Rapinch. Hi. Hello, guys, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Gold also. Gold, you cannot trade right now in this zone. Okay, so though you are reaching towards the resistance, the support zone, this is a support zone. All right. So if you are planning for the shorts, if it gets rejection from this level and drops you down below this level, then you can trade for the short side. Okay. But rather than getting a close up this level, getting closed below this block, rather than getting a closing below, if it happens to get a rejection from here and goes up and break out on upper side, then that is going to be a long position for you all. All right. Okay. So you need to wait for the last move, this move and this move. If it moves directly down, let it go. All right. For me, I'll just let it go if it moves directly down, because this means that anytime the price will come up, and if you plan your setup over here, shorts over here, okay, you see the stop loss is going to be there, but one retest is left while going for the upper side. If it gives you a small wing, then you are going to get out. All right. So after this formation of the structure only, you can plan your trade. Okay. In this zone, cannot trade right now. If you are looking for big targets, all right. If you are scalpers, you might like to get small targets, right? So over here also, very risky, right? But here also planning till this level, all right, small levels, right? While going back on upper side, planning the scalpings, okay, those things, all right. 80, okay. So down from this level, all right. Again broke down, retest done 3 times. It is getting riskier, getting a rejection from the top. Shouldn't come below this red zone. One breakout, second retest, this third retest. This is going for the shots. All right. Wait, but wait. Don't hurry, guys. Don't hurry. Let the candle get closed. All right. After a candle get closed, then only you will be able to identify whether the price is moving in upper side or downside. All right, from here for BT. All right. Gold to decide from this level only. After formation of this structure, goes up, get rejection from here, comes down, closes below this level, then it will be confident for you all to go on the shots. All right, that's confidence level. For BT, okay, for BT, what I'll be watching at is if it drops directly down from here, that's called liquidations. All right, if it wants to take out the people who have longs from here, it is called liquidations. But for that one, market needs to close these candles, okay, below this red block. All right, then only it is possible. We can say 50%. It is like going for the liquidity. All right. Those who are waiting for the confident trade for the shorts as well as long, wait guys for the Bitcoin. All right. So confident trade for the longs, it is going to come above this level. All right. And our target is very big. All right. For the shorts, going up, getting rejection from this level. All right. Or this level. Okay. Getting rejection from this block or this block and coming down and settling below this one. I can short it with confidence on downside. All right. Right now I cannot short it. Okay. So if it wants to go for the liquidations, I need to let it go on a downside. Boom, on a downside. All right. If it plans liquidations. So W pattern, what it does. All right. Usually this is a slanting way W patterns. All right. If it is going down directly like this, it should be having wing like this and planning to move on a breakout on upper side. But if it goes directly down, that means it's going for the liquidations. Okay. Those patterns have two possible move. One is liquidations, one is on the expecting the setup on the bullish way. All right. Very close. Please check the Golsar, Laxman. Gold, I have checked it. Okay. Just wait, guys. If you are moving for the long term, you need to wait. Patience, need to have patience. From this level only, you will be able to decide whether the gold is moving in upper side or downside. Okay. Let it go up from the structure like this. If it comes down and closes below this block, green block, that's going to move little bit, excuse me, little bit on the downside. All right. But rather than getting a close below while coming for this level, all right, if it happens to go up and break out on upper side, that's going to give you all the long setups on upper side. All right. So this is what you have to wait for. So if the price wanted to go directly, drop directly on the downside, I won't be trading in zone. All right. I would rather let it go, which means that the market will next time, anytime it will come up and test this level once more, then your SL is going to be breached. So I don't take risks in this level right now. All right, for the gold. Okay. If you want to have a price action in this level, take the uh, trade for the scalpings, right? For the scalpers, those who are scalping it. If you're watching it, this level, this is the recent high that the gold have created it. I mean, like a support that created on this trend. Okay. It broke out on upper side, retest was done. It got rejection once more. It's going for the next level of retest. All right. If it breaks out on upper side, that is the retest that is being done, if you understand. All right. Okay. So this is the retest it's being done on upper side. All right. While breaking out on upper side. Okay. So again, it will try to do another retest, right? So again, it gets confirmed, then that is very good move on upper side. Okay. Otherwise, if it happens to get a while coming down and breaks down below, then that's going to move you all the way towards downside. Okay. For the downside, this is the level whereby the gold have broken down. All right. So small broken breakdown was given. This is one retest done, which is passed. All right, which is passed. Upper side is not passing it. Right, downside is passed. This retest is passed. All right, broke down, retest passed, and you are waiting for another retest. Right, again another retest will be done. All right, maybe till this level, till over here, we never knows. Right, another retest will be done. Again, on the third retest only, you are going to react accordingly. If it again come to this level after going up for the retest, right? Again, if you happens to come below this zone, then you are going to go for the shots. All right. If it happens to move directly from here on a downside without a proper retest, all right, without proper formation of the structure, I will just let it go. Why? Because this means that later on it will come up and do the retest and then boom you all the way on the upper side. Okay. So early invitations for the sellers. All right. Removal, early removal. So that doesn't sustain very long. All right, guys. Okay. This is what I mean. So in this level, I won't be doing anything. I just wait for the structure to be formed. Then we react accordingly after the structure is completed. All right. The formation of structure formation is completed. Broke down, retest one done. All right. So wait, guys, wait. You need to have patience, guys, right now. This is on gold, guys, gold. 5 minutes time frames. This is BT reacting very well on upper side. It couldn't close below. All right. 75% of the red candles closed above the support level, which went for the good rate as on upper side. All right. Closed on upper side, right? This red candle. All right. More than 70% is closed on upper side, which means the bear prices move on upper side. All right. Let's see what it does. All right. Wait, I'm not trading right now. All right. If you are trading, well and good. If you have analysis, well and good. All right. I wait for the little bit bigger moves, right? तेरे बिना जीने लगा. Patience, patience, guys. For the gold as well as BT, patience, patience required. All right. The one for this scalping is this one, 0.19%. If you're going huge, then it breaks out from this one, and this level will be pressed. Keeping a breakout, getting a breakout and upper side will be advantage for the longs. All right. If it keeps getting rejection, next time again it have to go down and again do the retest and again, I mean like breakout from the downside. All right. And it need to play around a little bit. Okay. Hope that is understandable for you all, guys. Stop now. Stocks now, Doc. 650. New York session opens, then we will try to execute. All right, after that one only. I like the levels of uh, movement after the New York sessions. All right, during the New York sessions, I mean. Patience, okay, guys, patience, patience. If you don't have patience, you're not going to sustain very long in the market, guys. You need to have patience. Getting a setup is also patience. Holding till your SL is also patience. Holding till your TP is also patience, guys. These things are required in the market. If you don't have patience, you just search for the setups again and again, right? As soon as you see the setups, you try to plan again and again, right? Like random things, right? Then you will keep losing it again and again, guys. Okay, so nothing financial advice, but only for the education purpose, right, guys? Okay, to have patience. So what I mean is from this level now, later on, market moves up, right? For example, it moves up this level or this level, right? After that, get a rejection comes down, all right? Then this short will be activated, all right? But rather than keep closing below, it went up, got a rejection from this level, went up and broke out on upper side, longs will be activated from the top, all right? And we'll move on upper side, down, down, moving on this level, all right? So why do you think, guys, today where will we be reaching, guys, on Bitcoin? Upper side or downside? Right. That can be an upper side as well as downside. Right now, the market is in the average of the trend. All right, middle of the trend. Okay, this is the retest level the market is having. Okay, don't get confused, guys. Lots of charts over here. This setup plans over here. Don't get confused. तेरे बिना जी नहीं लगता. Patience, guys, patience. Scalpers, this is for the scalpers. Little bit long holding, it will come once it gives the directions. All right. Nice. This is TP1. Right. So this is what I was telling, right? People were saying sell from here. All right. If you sell over here with this move on a retest and upper side, you are going to get squeezed, right, guys? If you are selling, once it gets confirmation, get a reduction from the top, then only you can plan your sales, right? Otherwise, you are going to get bashed off in the market, all right? This is one level whereby Bitcoin can get rejection. This is another level, all right? This two level can be a TPs for the scalpers. Singing Elena. Okay, second retest done for this breakout. What I was telling you all, this was a breakout on upper side. Breakout, right, guys? Breakout on upper side. One retest, all right? Again, it needs to do the second retest, third retest, all right? For the upper side. Downside, broke down, all right? Again, it needs to come down, do the retest. People will be entering the short, like on the retest zone, and they get squeezed on the retest zone, all right? So on the retest zone, it is usually for the scalpers only. All right. After getting out of the retest zone, that one direction move, then you can hold a little bit long, and your targets will be also very big. All right. One retest done. For scalpers, you should be quickly moving your SL to the entry, guys, and hold it up. If you get it this target. If it doesn't get, you lose nothing. Because retest how far it can move, we cannot predict it. All right. Sometimes retest will be given small, sometimes it can be very big as well. All right. Over here, if you are checking on this level, the retests were done so big retests were done, right? This glass is feeling me sleepy, guys. The market moves, making me feel sleepy. When is our session starting? Let's wait for that one. 13, 12, 13, 15. So we will be waiting for the New York sessions to start, go for the big moves, all right, guys, okay? So it's about to start, we'll go after that one, big bash on upper side or downside. Tingin gilid come down. I think it will take out your SLR entry from here. Not yet, not yet. You can keep your SL at this level. All right, guys. Those who are planning for this level of scalping on upper side can keep your SL at the entry. Let it flow. Why I'm saying it, that one is because like for scalping, your moves should be very quick and shit. Light just went off, guys. Light gone, guys. I think I'm having technical error again. I'm feeling like a ghost in the dark. Hey, so sorry. You're right. I was doing some inquiry for the powers, right? So yeah, it's back now. It's fine. All right. All right, guys. So over here, if it happens to come below this zone, that's going to be short. All right. After getting a rejection from the top. All right. So this is the second level of retest that market is doing in this level right now. All right. So it broke out from this level. All right. Big retest was done from the down and went for the pullback and went for the retest, right? So again, the retests are there. All right, this is only for the setups for the scalpers, right? So the scalpers should be having small targets, right? And quick ones, right? Quick ones, okay? So they don't have to wait, all right? Okay, for this scalping also, you need to move your SL to entry, all right? Okay, SL to entry and let it flow, how far it moves. This is one level whereby you can get rejection, and this is another level you might like to get rejection, all right? Okay, so find that perfect entry, guys. Finding the perfect entry for the long ones, right? Those who are those who wanted to go for the good long ones, right? After getting up from here, right? Then only you can go for the continued long on upper side, right? If it happens to come down, break down below again, confirm the retest and downside, which means that, which I have already told you, it broke down on downside, right? From this level, all right? It have broken down from this level towards downside. One retest is done. This is the pullback that is the having on a downside. So price has an equal opportunity to move on a downside as well as on upper side, guys. Hi Najib Khan. Hi. Okay. So price has equal chances of moving in upper side as well as on a downside. All right. So that's the thing. Okay, guys. From this level, later on, again, the price needs to come back for these levels to retest once more. All right. If it happens to get low from here, all right, or if the price is like something like this, price, for example, it went up and came down and got a rejection from here and plan on upper side, you can open immediately long on upper side, okay, in this things, right? So but it might like to do small retest in this level as well, break out on upper side and getting a pullback and trying to move on upper or something like this. All right, I'm giving you only that direction of moves. All right, so this is what you can expect. All right, guys. Okay. Over here on this scalping, you need to have stop loss at entry. All right, why? Because price have already broken down on the downside. This is the retest. We never knows how far the retest wants to go. Sometimes it gets a rejection from here and drops. Sometimes from here only you will get rejection and drop again, confirm the retest on the downside. All right, okay, so far your target can be keeping your stop loss at entry. Okay, your target level one can be this one and this one. All right, so maximum to this level. All right, let's see what it does. All right, if we keep breaking out on the upper side, that would be a beautiful long from a later on while coming back on upper side. All right, guys. Okay, so again retesting. Let's see. All right, guys, wait, need to have confirmations. Break down, break down. So you need to have for this scalping, you need to have your SL at entry, guys. Okay. So why I'm saying that one is because if it happens to break down below this one, you might like to get a small move on a downside, right? And that will be a again you will remove your SL, your profit will be gone, right? You will start getting inside emotions, right? And you'll make a big losses, right? Got it what I mean. All right. Those who are watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. All right, guys, so that you guys don't miss my live streaming from Monday to Friday sessions, right, guys? Okay, so this is now on my tip of the tongue again. While speaking other words, also, these things comes out from my mouth already. All the time switching, same thing, same thing. Okay, this is scalping the SL at this level. तेरे बिना जीने लगा. New York sessions not yet started, right? Yet to go few more minutes. तेरे बिना जी नहीं लगता. Okay, coming down. Most probably again retesting the downside, guys. One breakout, two, wait, patience. Okay, SL at entry gone for the scalping. All right, so this is the scalping sessions for the retest. All right, retest on scalping. All right, this is also a retest, guys. It may not go very that long, but you can keep your stop losses over here if it comes for the third level of retest. Again, it will push up to this level and give a drop down. All right, so this might give you a little bit long drop from this level, right? But you can keep your stop loss over here. All right, whenever you happens to reach in this level, you try to book some profit and move your sell at entry immediately. All right, very not confident shots. This is not very confident shots. All right, this is not very confident shots right now. Broke down from the level of support that you have, right? Not very confident. This one is not very confident, which means that the target, this one may not be filled with this level of retest right now. Okay, so what we are looking into right now, guys, it broke down from this level, right, guys? This level was broken down, retest was done. All right, second retest was done, and this is the second retest. This is coming down for the third time. All right, this is coming down for the third time. We'll take a small risk over here, though one retest is left yet. All right, to move on upper side. Okay, go up there and get rejection at least from this level or upper side. Okay, that very not confident trade, but you can take risks, I guess, with a minimum fund, right? Maybe like to get a small drop on the downside. All right, for the third level of retest. Okay, the TP1 should be in this level. All right, just SL in this level and just with bash, this is just a scalping again. All right, not very long holding. All right, this is just a scalping, not very long holding, guys. All right. Not very long holding trade. Okay. Because still you are in the retest zone. Okay, second retest. If it continues on a downside, you book TP1 immediately over here and move your SL to entry over here. All right. Okay. If it happens to give you the setup, good profits, right, guys? Otherwise, bash off. Right? Small SL 0.085 percentage. Quickly get out of the trade, right? It happens to bash. तेरे बिना जीने लगा. रिथों रिथों से Hi guys, those who are watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Alright guys, I come on a live stream from Monday to Friday sessions every day, okay? You can catch me every day. Alright. In this zone I come, alright. Tomorrow I'll write UTC time on my live streaming so that you can catch me on the live stream, right? Guys. Okay, it broke down. It will play around a bit in this level, maybe. Small play around will be given. This level also. Maybe small little bit upper side you might like to stop loss. A little bit more risks. Singing Gileda Tigombe. Scalping, guys, this is also scalping, not very long holding. You should be maximum holding 10 to 15 minutes, maybe, right? Maybe you'd like to hold for 10 to 15 minutes. Quick SL, quick TPs. SL seems like very small in this level, right? A little bit of pullback, going over there, action, down. Scalping a small SL. We try to get a small SL, big TPs, but we're just trying to trace the TP and SL in this level. SL seems very small myself. Singing Gileda Tigombe. If it happens to remove your SL, you can plan again once it goes up and come down in this level. Okay, the shots. Okay, going back for the SL. Okay, we accept the losses over here. Okay, accept the loss, guys. Okay, in this level, 0.085 percentage, 0.085. If it happens to give your SL in this level, all right. Again, you can enter once it comes back, all right. Because this is scalping sessions, it will be very quick move on up and down. If the New York session starts, not not yet. Okay, moving on. This level, we will wait for another move. Guys, keep closing this one. Accept your loss as 0.85 percentage. All right, that level of because this is going to target this one or this level. Keep accept losses and keep closing the trade. 0.85 percentage of losses. A little bit early. Patience losing. A little bit early. Singing Gileda Tigo. one retest, one breakout, second retest, time again, one more time, up, pull back, remove your SL on this level. I can't see the target. First target is this one. Aminash. All right, first target. So for now, you keep closing from the top. You open operate once it gets below this level only. All right, guys. Okay. Once it gets below this one, press TP towards this one. Scalping. Move your SL to entry once it goes over here. All right. And that will be a $76,700. All right. If it happens to totally break down on the downside. All right. But most probably what I feel is again once more it would like to do the retest, right? Goes up, all right, goes up, right? Goes up, get a rejection from the top, right? Then get down. So this third level is going to be your final move retest, all right, whereby you might like to get this TP, all right. Once if it happens to confirm your short positions, but it needs to close below this rate block, then only it will be a confident trade. All right, over here if it happens to do the third retest on this level, then that is going to be target to the zone. All right, okay, for this one, this is just a scalping. First book some TP in this level, quickly move your SL to entry and just let it flow. If it gives within this one, well and good, but if it doesn't gives, then it needs to go for another retest later on and try to come down. All right, but later on, while coming down for this one, if it happens to get a rejection from here, and if it happens to move on upper side, right, move on upper side and breaks out on upper side this level, then that's going to be bullish again. All right, so this level is so critical for scalpers. You are at the base and you are planning for the shots, so you shouldn't be holding very long shots. All right. And New York session starts, then the garbari will be there, guys. Garbari will be there. All right. So over here, why we are planning shots, guys, I have been explaining you all again and again. Try to understand the market. All right. Let it close below. All right. Retest. All right. And there will be a third retest once more. All right. Once more, there will be a retest. From there only, it will decide whether the price for a big range it is moving an upper side or a downside. Okay, guys. From this level again coming for the third retest, if it breaks out, get rejection from here and closes below, then you might like to get a big dump on a downside. But if it happens to move on upper side and breaks out on upper side, then the long position will be activated on upper side. Okay, simple, guys. So just we are working out on some of the price actions in this level, right? Few price actions. Gosh. Feeling sleepy now. Aminash. Is that clear, guys? Okay. Follow the instruction carefully. Yeah. First one will be scalping only, so you should be quick at booking the profits. First, this level of retest. Because the price have broken out on upper side as well as on the downside. All right, from this level. So a little bit of sideways it tried to create it, right? Okay. Little bit of sideways being in the same range. All right. Moving in the same range. Needs to get down, guys. Needs to close below. This candle needs to close below this red line, then only it will be bearish. Bearish for a while, retesting this level. Okay. Retest, always remember, first retest very small, right? Small retest, small retest, small retest, right? And a little bit bigger maybe this time. And third one, it gets and one-sided, very big one. All right. Wait, guys, wait. So it is doing retest for this level again. Retest, retest, confirm from here and come down. Once it gets down, then only activate your shots, alright? Alright. Otherwise, don't activate your shots. Once it closes below these levels, okay, then only we can activate shots. Then it will push the price a little bit on downside. Not yet. There is a small breakout on a downside from here. It is going for that one. After New York session opens, okay, it might like to give you the big moves. All right. Out. One, two, third level of retest on the upper side. Third level of retest on the downside. Patience, guys. Patience, 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 patience. All right. Closes below. Hey, no. Close below. Close below. Close below. Not yet. Closes below. Boom. Yes. Yes. Boom. Yes. Boom. Book some profit in this level, guys, and move your SL to entry. Okay, guys. Quickly book some profit and move your SL to entry. All right, in this level. Okay. Quickly book some profit this level and move your SL to entry. Keep your SL to entry. Okay. It can any time go back for the third level of retest on the upper side. We never know. All right. So quickly book some profit, move your SL to entry. Okay, guys. Reach up to my TPs right now. But there was a scalping, guys. Scalping only. It's more scalping. 0.1513% until now. And you can hold it, right? Boom, 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 boom. New York sessions, come on. When is the New York sessions open? Yeah, New York session opened. Yes, let's go continue it. New and downside, come on. Push it down. Push it down, 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 down. Yes. Push it. Push it down. Push it down. Lovely. TP1 heated. Lovely one. Superb. Crazy. Crazy. Lovely. Keep your stop loss at the entry, guys. Okay. Anytime it can go back for the third level of retest. So has to be a lot. This is for the scalpers. Okay. Sell at entry, remember always, guys. Don't be that greedy, all right? Take profit when the market gives you for the scalping, all right? Sell at entry, guys, okay? Remember that one always. Because we have third level of retest on the upper side. Yes, it is going for that one, guys, now. So scalping, long scalping can be from here to, it happens to break out from this level, get a long scalping on upper side. Right now it's still good. STP. Scalping, guys, scalping. Till now, TP is done. This one, all right. If it happens to hit your SL at entry, get out. Okay. If it happens to go up and breaks out above this level, again, you'll get one scalping on upper side. Okay. Right now, you can hold with your stop loss at entry. All right. If it happens to go up above this level, you have another entry over here. You can grab this one on upper side. Okay. Otherwise, you can trace if it happens to give the move on the downside. You can trace up to $76,771 on the downside. Okay. Singing Gileda Tigo Be Ichi Lutana Mia. Super. One more bash. Entry, guys. Your SS should be at entry. Remember that one. All right, for the scalping always. When the New York session starts, it can do anything for you all. If it continues, all right, it might like to give you a good range on the downside. Lovely, guys. Lovely, lovely. Superb, superb, superb. Lovely, lovely, superb. You should book some profit over here. Move your SL to entry. Remember that one always for the scalping. All right, guys. Moves is going to be very fast, right? Either on the downside or either on the upper side. The moves always get fast. Never get big, greedy, right? Whatever market provides, take it, rest. Otherwise, if you try to go with a big fund, then you already have big fears, right? Control that one. The best way is to reduce your size as much as possible. Try to go with the minimum fund and boom. Right, guys. Lovely, guys. Super. Boom. Make some dollars with Dragon. Come on, guys. So risk management, well, just well done, right? We have done our risk management very well in this level, all right? So we try to move our SL to entry, okay? The best risk management we try to give it, all right? And all right, and we try to reduce our SL with targets and downside. Lovely, super, guys, super. This is crazy, all right? Crazy. So for SL, for scalping, 0.51 percentage done, book some profits. Okay, whenever you are getting some profits, keep booking it. All right, guys. All right. Always keep booking some profits. All right. So whenever the market tries to now, this is no more. All right. This is no more right now. All right. So whenever the price happens to get out of my blue zone, all right, we are going for one long position. All right, one scalping. All right. Nothing financial advice on make your own research before you move in. So if you just keep continuing on downside, all right, let it continue. Okay. Where's my blue zone? Once it get out of this blue zone, we are going to activate one long position scalping. That is also very risky, but we try to manage the risks well. All right. And we try to operate that one. All right. TP1 done. TP2 nearly done. All right. Crazy. Okay. So next long position will come once. So as long as it's below this blue line, it is very risky to open your long position. Once it gets through on upper side, then we can open a long positions. All right, on upper side. So this is no more. All right. Your confident long is going to come from this level, but in fact, you can take one scalping. Okay. Right now you have H in this level. All right, let's target this one. All right. You're confident long above this level, guys. All right. Let me delete this one. This is now rubbish. When it comes 76,700, return initial, we go buy that level 76,700. When it returns, yes, above firstly now, this is creating this edge, right? Now this is the edge, all right. So when it comes up, all right, so we make sure that this is breaking out, right? So it will play around, it should play around over here. When it gets out of this one, and later on, we find that you are getting out of this blue box, then you can start planning long, right? Then your first TP will be for the longs, this level, second second TP till this level, this level, and you can hold accordingly on the upper side, okay? And above this level, that is 7,500, that is going to be your confident level. If it happens to pass above this level, market is going to give you all the next move on the upper side. Okay, guys. Nothing promising, okay, guys, but this is what I feel. All right. But as long as you are below this blue line, you cannot think about the longs right now. All right. So it's very risky. Okay. So you get out of this blue line, then you can start thinking about the longs. All right. We'll play around and give one more move on the downside. One more move is left on the downside. Superb, guys. Superb. Lovely. So this is called patience, guys. Patience. I have told you patience. You have need to have patience, 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 patience. All right. Because like you are planning from here, otherwise, so we take lots of time to wait for the setups, right, guys? After we get set up, it's very quick, guys. Okay, it will be very quick. Otherwise, you get inside the trade and hold, 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 hold. It's very boring, right? So give your time to spend time to get the setup. Once you get the setup, you try to get it, right? Get in and try to grab the profits, right? So when the market provides you, you get the profits. All right. This is what you do. All right, guys. So far, so clear. Okay. Now, this is the level. Long can be activated, but that's going to be very risky in this level. So you need to wait. Your all TP is done, guys. Your TPs are done. Right. Your TPs are done. All right, guys. Almost 0.61 percentage. The target that we have done is done. Now you have a target upper side which needs to be fulfilled by Bitcoin. Okay, guys. You have a target on upper side which the Bitcoin needs to fulfill. All right. Let's get back to the 5 minutes time frame and try to analyze in these levels whereby you have the breakouts and retest. All right, guys. Yes, this is the level whereby we can go for the longs. This there also I can go for the long, but that's going to be very risky. Okay, so I didn't let you know. All right, I don't want you all to take risks until those level because this is the level for the reversal, but it is always right. We never knows because like it is not giving you all the breakouts on the upper side. All right, yet breakouts giving about to give it. All right, breakout giving an upper side, guys. Boom. Oh, not yet. Wait up, patience, guys, patience, patience, patience. Shanti, shanti, shanti. Boom, shanti. Patience, patience. Very good trade setup, sir. Thank you so much, Logan. All right. Thank you so much. Your TPs are done, guys. All right. We wait for the price action in this level. All right. Let it do some price action in this level, then we get it. Shanti, shanti, shanti. This is the this is the level whereby it have created one recent resistance for you all. All right, let it break out that one, retest it, then it will be. Confidence is always when it gets above this monthly line. Always remember that one. Always a little bit risky always. All right. So while it playing it around, all right, later on it might like to come to this blue line. Right. Plays around it. What I mean is play around it. It goes directly up. It's, all those things will happen, guys. Okay. Created one recent support for you all. Always after getting into the setup, always your first duty is not looking for the target. Your first duty is how to minimize your risks. All right, guys, how to minimize your risks is the first duty that you need to have. All right. After that, first, after that, when you minimize the risks, then later on, the profits will get in, right? If it gives it. If it doesn't give, then your risk is very less, then you won't be bashed off. Otherwise, you're going to get bashed off from the market. All right, guys, you are going to get bashed off from the market. Mm. Now, market to move on upper side, it needs to break out from this level. Okay, guys, firstly, it needs to give you a skill retest. All right, and it will be a little bit confident to plan on a long side. Okay, guys, it need to break out from there. All right, then only we can plan. Let it break out first. Okay, then that is the first confirmation for you. All right, and you need to have second confirmation. Breaking out, that is advantage for you all. Then after breaking out, you wait for the retest. All right, guys, if it goes well without retest, let it go. All right, let it go. So after the retest only, you plan your trades. Okay, guys, after the retest only, plan your trades so that it will be confident for you all. Right, broke out a little bit right now. Okay, guys, a little bit broken out. If market loses this one, market is going to be going to give you a very big downside. You shouldn't lose this one. Small retest given for you all, and try to plan on upper side. Broke out on upper side. Broke out on upper side, guys. Crazy, crazy. Superb. Don't worry if you miss this one. Wait for the retest until and unless this retest is not done. I'm not going to operate any setups for over here. All right. Rather, what I'll do is, if it happens to go directly upper side from this level upper side, I'm going to operate my longs. All right. But in this level, if the retest is not done, I'm not going to enter right now. Okay. But that is a lovely breakouts on upper side. Wait, patience, 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 guys, patience. Lovely, superb, crazy, crazy. That's crazy, crazy. Patience, guys. Nothing. No, nothing, nothing, nothing over there. Because like if you enter over there again, market comes down for the retest. If it happens to come for the retest, you're going to get bashed off. Are you from India, sir? No, I'm from Bhutan, brother. I'm from Bhutan. I'm from Bhutan. हिंदी आती है मेरे को. Wait, patience, 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 patience. goes without the retest. All right. Once it breaks out from this level, your confident trade is very far. This is one level. It goes without retest. It's going without retest, guys. Going without retest, going without retest, going without retest. About to break out from our blue zone, all right, which is advantage for us, okay? About to break out, it is breaking out from our blue zone, advantage for us, all right? That's well, but while it reaches over here, it gives you all the downside retest, and we are going to get bashed off again. Sorry. It haven't given us any retest, guys. If you're planning long from here, it should be your SS should be very long, big, so that your sizes should be very small. You know what I mean, all right? If it happens to give no retest for you all right, this level, and if you're planning from here, your risk should be, your size should be very small, and your SL should be big enough, all right? That is a good confirmation, but if it plans, because since the reader is not given, if it happens to come plans to come the back and the zone, then your SL is going to be done, all right? Should be careful about this one. Only small amount can be invested in these levels, all right? Nothing financial advice, guys. Make your own research before you move in, all right? So that you guys don't miss, I mean, like, so that you guys don't get bashed off from the market, right? One retest level of retest is being missed, okay? Gave no opportunity, which means it gave no opportunity for the long, right? It directly wants to move on upper side. It gave no opportunity for the long yet in this level. This level is TP, and I put in the upper side. Why we are planning long from here? This is the level whereby Bitcoin went to the bearish. So this is the conversion point from where the bearish should be moved towards the bullish. If it happens to break out on upper side, we should be able to give you all the bullish move. All right, guys. Come down. This can be one reversal. Another reversal. breakout, small retest, and boom. One structure gap is left on the downside. Okay, for now, I'll be, if I was planning a long setup from here, I will try to go with the minimum fund only. Okay, one structure gap is left, because if it happens to come back to fulfill that one, right, then you are going to get bashed off, right, guys? It can move without retest. It can give the retest as well at this level. This is the confusion level, whereby the bearish and the bullish. It can move without the retest as well. All right, guys, remember. Okay, it can give the retest as well. It can move without the retest as well at this level. Okay, remember that one. If you're planning your setups coming back. Breaking out. That's a good point. Let's see whether it goes for the retest or not. All right. More retest should be given. This level. Oh, guys. How are you? Are you good, bro? So, hey, Frankie Pat. Frankie Pat, how are you? I'm good. I'm good, brother. I'm good. I was just, I was just planning setup with the peoples over here. All right, with the Bitcoin. Just checking Bitcoin's volatility moves over here. Okay. Gone. 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 So first TP, second TP, accordingly you can plan it. All right, how far you can hold it with a stop loss at the entry. All right, I don't want to give the destination for the long ones. All right, guys, up to the BT, how far it can give you all. All right, maybe that can all the way towards 79,000, more than that one as well, but I never knows. Nothing financial advice, guys. All right, okay. So one level of retest is left and gap is left on downside, but BT left that one. Bro, can I buy Najib Khan? Right now, it is giving you the buy setup only. We have came back to the buy setups. All right. But the thing is, there is a gap left on the downside. All right. The setup is for the buy. I don't want to mention buy here, sell here. Okay. Because like I got a strict policy from the YouTube not to say that one. Last time I was like on the YouTube live streaming, I used to say that buy now, everyone buy, buy, buy. I used to say sell, 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 book profits, sort of like all those things. But right now, what I say is a good setups. All right. So on the risky setups, you can go with the minimum fund, right? So nothing financial advice, make your own research, right? So these are the things I can. If I was there, I would go with the minimum fund as possible, and I will hold for a long, right? When it goes for the confident one, when it goes for the confident one, where is our confident level? This is the confident level. Once it passes above this level, I would love to go with the my normal fund. All right, add the fund, normal fund, and I would love to go from there. at least above this block. We need to get out from this block. All right. Okay. As long as you are below this one, you are still bearish. It doesn't mean that you are bullish right now. All right. But I can go with the minimum fund and later on passing above, then I can hold it very long. All right. Okay, guys. Right now, the price has chances of coming for the retest as well. It may go without retest also. Okay, I I also don't know that thing, right, guys, in this level. Okay, that might like to go without the retest as well. Might if your the retest come down, all right, or maybe till this level as well. All right. So this is the thing. I can buy BTC token, token. Yeah, what I'm saying is, if I was there, I would have gone with a minimum fund, all right, less fund over there. When it gets confidence crossing above this level, I would have gone for the good amount of my normal fund. All right. If you have been watching me, then you might be you need to follow the instructions very carefully. What I say is, right now, one structure gap is left on the downside. So if the market happens to come to clear that one, you might get bashed off. But if it doesn't clears that one, then it is good to go. All right. So this is coming down. Let's see how far it can retest to this level, this level, this level. All right. This is the retest that I'm talking about. So let's see how far it can go. That might be a boom, guys. Yes. Less risks, high stop losses. Less fund, less size, high stop losses for this level of trades. Okay. Not very confident, right? So I have three types of trades. One is risky trade, one is confident trade, and one is moderate trade. Risky trade means I can go with a minimum fund only. All right, over there. Moderate trade, little bit average type. All right, and if it is like confident trade, then I can go with the normal fund. All right. What time frame are you following for the trend line? Trend line. Trend line. I have. We are in the retest. This trend line, you mean? Logan? Do you mean this trend line? Which trend line do you mean? This is on 1 minute time frame right now. Scalping only, scalping. Okay, scalping only. So I can go back 5 minutes, 1 minute. Okay, this trend is from the 5 minutes that I've drawn and came back to the 1 minute. Okay, and I'm checking in this levels right now. So this is one point whereby it can get reversal or market needs to come down to this level. Maximum it can should be coming to this level. All right. So if it happens to flow back from this level, might flow back, but it shouldn't close below this level. All right, guys. Okay. Brother, hey, luckily, finally you're back. Where have you been, brother? Laxman, can I buy now? I think if I was there, I can go with a minimum fund at this level, only minimum fund. All right. Okay, minimum fund trades. All right. You need to have a big stop losses. Okay, so minimum fund. All right. And once it gets through upper side from the screen block, then only it can get confident. All right. And you might like to see big move on upper side as well. All right, guys. Okay. Why I'm saying a risky trade over here is you have missed, Bitcoin have missed one setup on a downside whereby it failed to create that one. All right. Bitcoin have given a one gap on the downside. All right. Anytime, not right now, maybe come a day, maybe 5 days, 6 days, 7 days, 10 days, right? 1 month, and it will come back and try to fill up that one. All right. Luckily, the man, the legend. Yes, the Luckily is back. Now I feel like I'm trading now. I feel like I'm live streaming. Where have you been, brother? Where have you been, brother? So far, so good. It's been almost a week, I guess. Luckily, is not there, right? Okay, let's try to have some price action in this level. Let's not be lazy, right, guys? Okay. It it broke out on upper side. This is the retest, right? Retest and done on upper side. You maybe like to come back, or it can continue on upper side. All right. One retest is already done. That can be a confirmation retest as well. All right. For the long one. BTC, how many pips shall we wait? It is up to you. But what I'm saying is for BTC, firstly, for BTC to come for the bulls, firstly, BTC needs to clear this off, this $77,394. If it happens to clear this off, then you are getting a good move on upper side. All right, guys. Okay. So maybe firstly, you might like to book some profits around $77,640, 77,942, 77,166. Then above, it's up to you how long you want it to hold. Maybe 78,000, 79,000 on the upper side. Okay, let's get out of the this downside move for now. All right. One retest, last retest it's been waiting for. All right, broke out, one retest, and the last retest is left. A little bit long downside. You might like to drag, guys. Okay, this last retest. Let's see how far it can go. This level, or get back from this level only on upper side. Okay, you need to observe that one. All right. So for this trade setup, you need to have a bigger stop losses. All right, and minimum fund size. All right, then only it will be okay. All right, those who are waiting for the long setups. All right, if you have been waiting, you just wait for the price to come out on this level, and that can be a confident trade for you all on the upper side. Okay, once it comes out on the upper side from this level. All right. That will be confident trade for you all. All right, guys. So far, so clear. Okay, so according to my 15 minutes time frames, all right, market needs to give you maybe $78,420, maybe, right? That can be observed, right, guys? If the Bitcoin happens to break above this block, all right, that might be seen, all right? But nothing financial advice, guys. Make your own research before you move in, all right? So that you guys don't miss. I mean, like, not get bashed from the market, right? Luckily, or thing, I'm good. Long trading, brother. Don't need screen now. Oh, all right, all right. Wow, making good profits, huh? Luckily, bang bang. Logan, BTC. I'm doing days and weeks trading now. Holding for very long, right? That's good. That's good. That's good. It couldn't break out right now on upper side. It wants to confirm it. All right. You wait for the price to close above this levels, the green level. All right. Confident this level. All right. It broke out on upper side. Retest is happening. It can go up to this level. This level, we never know. All right. Okay. So what I'm saying is, if you are planning already planned the setup, you need to have small size. Okay, maybe you can have a little bit bigger stop losses at this level. All right. This one, or this one is also possible. Okay, let's see where the Bitcoin goes for the retest. This is the last retest. The last retest always gives you a bigger drop. All right, you know. Those who are confident, waiting for the confident, hold plan above this level. Once BTC gets back to this level, you can plan it, all right, for the longs. All right. Those who have small sizes can go from here only, all right. But nothing financial advice, guys. Make your own research before you move in, all right. Beautiful brother, nothing but hard work. It's paying off now. Wow. I'm happy for you, luckily. You can do it. I told you you can do it, all right. You just need to focus on your consistency, all right, guys. Consistency. Luckily, always consistency. And your rules, what I've told you, right? You have already improved that one. I think it is already good for you, right? Right now, I'm just helping out people with the scalping in the live stream. Little that scalping is not giving up on upper side right now. Mhm. Mhm. Luckily, Dragon Fortress. The Dragon Fortress. All right. Those who have a small size over here, you can have a little bit bigger stop losses. Okay, guys. All right. If you have opened a long position from here. All right. Now it's coming back to fill up the structure in this level. All right. Maybe till this level or till this level. And later on, when it goes back to this level, all right. When it goes back to this level, can go with the normal fund from this level. All right. So for the bigger size, okay, if you are having a bigger, smaller sizes right now, maybe you would like to hold a little bit long from this level to this level. You shouldn't be holding very long as well. This is stop losses. This is corner, guys. Okay. Those who are close, those who want to close it, you can close it. All right. If you want to wait for confident, wait in this level. All right. On upper side. Okay. Maybe from this level or this level, it can has a high chances to break, come out on upper side, and it will try to give you move from above this level. You can plan it your confident trades from above. You see the fruits and your labors of being a big help in my trading journey, but you have to put in the work. You say, nothing. Yes, Dragon, been a big help in my trading journey, but you have to put in the work yourself. But you have to put in the work yourself. Yeah, that is correct. That's correct. Mhm, 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 mhm. Those who have those even from here, this level, we can plan along, guys, but this will be risky until and unless this is not breaking out on upper side. Okay. Let's wait. Patience, guys. Patience. Patience. Patience in this level. This level couldn't give you all the pullback. Couldn't give you. Couldn't give you. See the fruits of your labor. Luckily, making dollars these days. How's the condition over there, luckily? Yeah. those virus and all those health news, all those things. Is it good now? It's better? No hyperliquid hype. Long threads. Just a second, okay, guys. Okay, shouldn't go below this green block, huh? Guys. It will go for the bearish, guys, from here. It shouldn't go below this one, which means that it is breaking out from this level. This is your support. It breaks out and confirms, then you need to close the small size positions as well from this level, right, guys? Okay. If it confirms on a downside, then it is going to be a big boom on a downside. All right. At least till this level, it can play around. And you see the cruise level Shamsher Modali BTC 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 sale sale sale. Is this sale sale sale? Shamsher Modali big sale. Liquidate this W pattern. Let's see whether it will liquidate it or not. Couldn't get back from here. Getting below this green zone will be a bearish one, guys. Again, big bearish towards the downside. That will be a liquidation and downside. That can give you a big dump on the downside. All right. We make sure that if for the longs one, those who are planning a long position, we should make sure that we are holding above this one. All right. But one confirmation is given that we came back again on upper side from the trend, right? From our average trend. One, two, three, four. Gap. मेरा मन क्यों झुक जाए BTC. Let's see, guys. Patience. All right. Those who are holding with the small sizes, okay. Once it confirms on the downside, you shouldn't hold very long below if it confirms on the downside. Okay. But those who are waiting for the confident rate, I think you can pick up this level. Yes. So firstly, let's try to keep this target maximum. All right. Confident rate that I'm going to operate. I target this one 0.75 percentage for now. Who's that? Luckily, I don't know, Shamsher Modali. See, sale. Okay. Luckily, sometimes your account is luckily 2907. Luckily PX P7X. Okay. La 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 la. Not coming out. Upper zone. Hi, Lakshmi Biju. Lakshmi Biju. Hi. Hello. Clear this off now. On structure. Second structure. Hi. Hello. We haven't come out on the buy zone yet. We haven't came out towards the buy zone yet. Let's see if we get it from here, this level. Okay. One small breakout is given on the upper side. This is at the same time trying to form a W balance. Structural gap is again missing in this level. Excuse me. One structural gap. About retest. One, two, three retest. If it passes, high chances it can go directly on upper side as well. All right, because what we are looking at, this is the level whereby we have broken out. This is retested. Okay, double retested. Okay, this is the three times market is retesting on upper side. Okay, so let's see what it does. But while coming for the retest, it left one trace in this level, whereby market again left one trace. Broke out, tried to create a small level of resistance in this level, and it didn't clear that one. Okay, let's see anyways. So first target, maybe first target, you can target this level. Two, three, up about three TPs. One, two. So market over here, market is trying to form a W pattern again in this level. All right, guys. Okay, but not exactly W. All right, this should be giving a small pullback and try to move up on upper side, bullish move, or it should come down all the way towards downside for the liquidations. All right. Buy looks risky over here, guys. Risky. Why risky? Guys, over here, it is trying to create a W pattern in this level. All right. So when W is made, either it will give you the bullish, only the 50% chances it's going to, it has a chance of pumping an upper side. Okay. Either market should get like this and break out and go on upper side, or come all the way down to liquidate, take out the people who have long from here. All right. But after this move only, after if it gives you all the liquidation, then only it will try to move on upper side. Okay, guys. So this is one thing. Let's see whether it is able to get rejection from this level, goes up, and if it gets rejection from the top, that is going to come for the liquidations. All right. But if it happens to move on upper side after that one, okay, that is going to be a bullish move. All right. What I mean to say is, guys, over here, when there is a formation of W pattern, always that will be a bullish, or goes back, get rejection, and dump all the way towards downside. Take out the all the longs they have it over here. All right. Two thinking right over here. The bullish is not getting 100% confident over here yet. Okay, if it is was not forming a W pattern over here, that will be very easy for us to trace this one, right? One resistance broke out. Again, it tries to break out on upper side. Okay, retest was true, retest was done. This is third level of retest. This is confirmations, whereby we should be moving boom on upper side. Okay, so let's see what the market will do over here. All right, guys. Not yet confident in this level. Either market should give you all the bull move or it should give you all the liquidations. So on the downside, at this level, we have a liquidation that is left on a below $76,500. All right. Okay. So that might throw the price on the downside. If it this trade fails, all right, guys. If it happens to get a rejection, let's see whether this will try to give you all the reaction or try to give you all the big targets. All right. Let's see, guys. The setup is there for the long, but it because of the formation of the pattern, it is risky still. But setup is given for the long from here already. All right, that is a bull setup already, a long setup from here. If you happen to see, okay. Lovely. Move it, shake it. This W pattern is shit, man. Stuck. Getting stuck. Big drop or big pump coming in, guys. Structure that we have left over here. Longs are getting risky, okay, guys. All right. If it closes below this one, longs are getting riskier, guys. Okay. So I think we won't be planning a longs for here. All right, guys. We need to close this long immediately. Okay. Until and unless if it is coming, you wait for the upper zone only for the longs, guys. If you have long positions, it is become riskier now. Okay. It got a rejection from this level, so which means either it should go up from here and try to go for the upper side, or it will get a rejection from here and go for the big liquidations on the downside. All right, guys, only two things it can be over here. Okay. So this is becoming risky, guys. Immediately, if you are planning it, you need to close above this one, the small stop losses. All right. Once it gets through on upper side, then only I think you can plan for the longs from the confident levels. All right. In this level, it is getting risky. Okay, try to avoid it. In case if it happens to get rejection from this level, it is going to give you all a big dump on the downside. All right. But in fact, if it happens to get you all the upper side, okay, on the upper side, if it happens to break out on upper side, well and good. All right. If it doesn't breaks, then if it gets rejection from here, you will immediately get a big dump on a downside. Okay, so need to close all those longs. All right, so that's all for today, guys. Okay, we'll try to observe tomorrow. All right, what the market is doing it. All right, but most probably again trying to go on upper zone, maybe in a confident range, or later on if it happens to come up in this level, then only I will try to plan long. Right now I need to cancel the long positions plans at this level. All right. Because of this W pattern formation, once it gets close on the upper side, most probably if you are not if you don't like to get trapped with the fake out, you might like to plan a little bit on upper side from this level. All right, this level if it plans so that the small fake out moves won't tries to remove you all from this level. All right, but most probably I'll be waiting for my longs from the top only above this level. All right, once it passes above the green block, then I will wait for the long side. Okay, because below this green block this is all bearish. Okay, right now we are in a bearish zone, but in fact if we are getting a good profit, we wanted to plan it. All right, so most probably we wait on the upper zone, this level, or at least try to pass above the green block. Otherwise it is becoming risky on the downside, guys. Okay, this level is right now looking very risky. If it gets rejection from this level, then it is going to give you all the huge downside move, guys. Okay. You observe whether the market is trying to break out on upper side or not. All right, so right now you keep closing all the setups if you have plans on the longs, right? Okay. Later on, once it clears off over here, maybe you can take small risks. Okay, be confident on upper side. Okay, so most probably we were waiting for the upper side only, but we wanted to take risks with a little bit more profit. It can go for the liquidation on downside, guys. Without giving a reversal, it can give you all the dump first and on upper side like this, guys. Okay, this is also possible. Liquidation is possible in this level. always be careful, guys. For confident, if you wanted to aggressively plan long, once it clears off a little bit upper side, you try to go with that one. I think that will be a better one. Okay, guys, that better plans. Check for 4 hours. Dragon Fortress. Planning only 4 hours. 4 hours, Dragon right now it is on the okay. So I'm trying to, for a long term. What I plan to do is like Dragon. We were having a big trend in this level, right? And we are at this zone. Okay, we are at this zone whereby you are at the right of the support of this retest zone. All right. What I mean to say is over here, at least this one, right? If we lose this one, all right, if we lose this green zone, that is going to be a danger bearish on a downside. Okay, danger, very danger. All right, market is having this trend, right? This trend, okay, and we are price broke down on a downside, and we are at the retest zone. But in fact, if the price happens tonight, all right, I'm expecting that's what I was expecting from this retest zone to go back to this level. And if it happens to break out from this level, that is going to be a very big bulls on upper side, which can trace you all the way towards the $84,000. Right now, you are at right at the retest zone. Okay, this is retesting it. So either price should break down from this retest zone on a downside or on the upper side. Okay, so let me give you all the clear thoughts. All right, whatever I think, right? This is what I think right now. All right, so this is the 4 hours biggest trend that we have from all the way to 3 months, right, guys? So right now, price have broken down on downside from the average, which means bearish, slightly bearish, but market needs to give the confirmation that it is a bearish. All right, so we are at the right at that point. Okay, so market needs to give the confirmation for you all this is a bearish move. All right, so we are in this zone right now. All right, so if you try to particular about the your liquidity candles right now, we are at the right at the base. This is the right at the base. Okay, and it happens to the maximum level it can come is this level. If it happens to fail below this trend line, then that is going to be a big bearish on the downside. All right, but if it happens to creating as this as a third support, right, if it happens to go up and breaks above this level, then this will be joining a previous bull trend that is on upper side. Okay, so the price has a high chances above this level. Price has a high chances of going on upper side from this level. So in fact, I have been holding one long position from this level only, 76,100 something dollars. All right, so I have been holding all along. I took one profit. Now I kept my stop loss at entry. From here also I entered one long positions. All right. So this is what I'm saying is if it happens to lose below this level, okay, it is going to be a danger bearish on the downside. Very danger, very danger. But if it happens to get rejection and move on upper side, this is what we are planning right now on upper side. Okay, this is what I'm planning. We are at about to reach at the base, right? And if the structure confirm us on upper side, then it should be giving you all at least, even if it doesn't breaks you out on upper side, at least till this level. All right, so firstly till this level, right, max 1% on upper side from this level. All right, and if it happens to move on upper side, well and good, and if it happens to break out from this level, well and good on upper side, right? So this is one plan. All right. But if, in fact, if it happens to break below this one, then that's going to be a danger downside move on a very big low. All right, that might give you all the range of 72,000 to $71,000 on a downside, right, guys? Okay, careful, guys. Over here, those who are planning longs, also below this trend, you cannot hold it. Okay, if you are planning a longs below this level, you cannot hold because that will be a confirmation for the bear side, guys. Bear side confirmations. So this is what I mean. But at the same time, what the market did is, so it tried to create one resistance in these levels, right? These levels also, above level also lots of resistance, right? And it tries to break out on upper side from this level, okay? And again confirms the retest on upper side, okay? Okay, till this level, all right? So again, it is coming for the final confirmations. Okay? At the same time, what the market did was, while going on upper side, it created one trap on a downside, whereby market have given a downside breakout. It did the retest, confirmed the retest, and came down all the way towards this zone. Right. So from here, I was planning my shots with all these people, like on the YouTube, right? And I was planning in the morning from here to this average point, planned one shots, and I was planning one shots from here to here. So this too was perfectly done, and from here also average also this move was traced. Now I wanted to trace on upper side, aggressively looking for the long side at this level. All right. So most probably those who are having a doubt till where, if you get a long setup, till where you can hold. At least this should be average, till average should be done. All right. If it breaks out from the average, then 78,400. If it breaks out from there, also very confident on upper side. Right. So that is how you are going to get confidence on upper side. So meanwhile, the 15 minutes time frame, okay, so what I'm waiting is, so at least now, previously I was waiting for this one, right? So clearing out from this blue zone, okay, on a bigger time frame, it never tries to clear. At least if it clears on 15 minutes, okay, then it might like to give you all the bull side. It gets out from this level and clears out this level. So this is what I'm watching right now. At least if it happens to clear this one, we can trace this level, $77,553, and above that one, this level will be traced. Okay, so let's see whether the market will do that one or not. Okay, so that's why I'm saying to the people, if you're waiting for the confident, try to go for a long little bit on upper side, right? So actually I was waiting for this structures on upper side, this gap, right, up this level. Okay, but if it happens to give it from a little bit risky below this one, okay, but if it happens to give you all from here only, that is well and good. Right? Break out on upper side, all right. Breaks out from this level till this level, then this can be traced on upper side, okay. But you shouldn't plan your longs once it gets below this blue line. It will be totally downside moves, all right, totally bearish. Okay, so meanwhile for the short time frame within this retest box, so if it happens to give you all the long setup over here, it is good, it is well and good, right? But right now it is creating one W pattern in this level, which was very risky for me. All right, so W pattern, it didn't close it well, right? It happens to pass above and confirms over here, all right, then that can be one long setup on upper side. Okay. Trying to chase this one, right, at the same time, well, chasing this one, you, if it happens to break out from here as well, then upper side can be seen the big moves, something like that. Raven, you got it. What I'm thinking, right? I don't know how you're thinking. This is what I'm thinking right now. Okay, so below this levels, no long zone, you are at the support. All right, if the market gives you the structure, then it's good. All right, if it doesn't gives you the structure, if it comes for the liquidation also, no problem, right? If it happens to comes for the liquidations, okay, to this level and goes up, that's also fine for the long. All right. But once it closes below this $76,683, then this will be a crazy drop down. Closes below this one, then it will be a crazy drop down. All right. Let's see what it does. All right, guys. Okay. So only this much for today. All right. If it, I think it will take some time to move on upper side. Okay. Maybe 1 hour or 2 hours more. But most probably, I was thinking for the positive side and the bull side today. All right, Thursday. But market from the New York sessions opening from here. Okay, this was the New York sessions opening, and you got all the big drop on the downside. At the same time, you got a breakout on the downside. Okay. So it's trying to retest this level. Okay, for scalpers, there is a risky trade, one risky trade for you all again. All right, above this level. All right, one risky trade is there. This is what I see. All right, one risky trade if it happens to break out on upper side. Okay, from this level, you need to have very small stop losses. All right, but in fact, if it happens to break out on upper side, that will be advantage for you. But if it doesn't breaks, then that is disadvantage for you. Risky one once it gets out from this level of blue line. All right, on upper side. Okay, maybe small stop loss can be taken in this level and can plan on upper side from this level. But if it happens to never comes out, and this won't be valid. All right, okay, guys. Charles Villegas, Charles Villegas. All right, I'm laughing a lot. Why this one? Because why I'm saying this one is, so market tried to create one support over here, resistance over here. Okay, it broke out on upper side. Retest was done, second retest, and this is the third level retest. This is doing it. Okay, so if it happens to clear that one, that can be one long setup for you all on upper side. Okay, so firstly target will be this one for the scalpers. Okay, if it happens to break out on upper side, then you might like to hold, but if it happens to get rejection, you will get come down for the liquidations. All right, this can be seen for the scalpers. All right, if it breaks out, otherwise this position will be invalid. All right, guys. If it breaks out, all right, one possibility is there for the longs. If it doesn't get guts, breaks out on upper side from this level, then it won't be valid. All right. This is the thing, guys. So that's all for today, I guess. Most probably. Very risky, guys. Planning along in this zone is very risky if it happens to go for the liquidations. But small risks can be taken. So saying it's risky, we cannot stay away as well. But what we can do is manage our risks with the less fund as possible, right? That is possible. Minor breakout given. Risky scalping, okay, guys. Very aggressive shots. Over the head and shoulder patterns, break out on upper side. If it confirms it, boom. I think it's going to breach again. Small breakout is given on upper side. Okay, that's advantage. Retest has been taken. Let's see for a while. All right, what it does. Small breakout can be seen from this support, from this resistance right now. Okay, it is retesting it. Okay, this is the retest, the rate levels. All right, very risky, guys. Very, very risky below. If this retest gets confirmed, this will be a good move on upper side. That is 0.26 percentage on upper side. Okay, it breaks out that one also. That's very high. All right. Will it confirm the retest or get rejection and dump all the way down? Let's see for a while, and I'm going to close it. All right. Let's see for a while. Lovely. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Come on. Yes. Just again. Just boom up, boom down, boom up, boom down. What is it? Come on, can I buy? Very risky, Lakshman, right now. But in fact, it is giving you a small breakout on this level. The one the scalpers can take in, I guess. All right. Very risky right now. Why? Because if it happens to go for the liquidation, it would give a big dump on the downside. But most probably what I'm thinking is why I'm providing this scalping on upper side is before it goes down for the liquidations, I guess it needs to test this level once more. Okay. And if it happens to break out on upper side, it is going to, if you are on the bigger side on the upper side. Okay. But till this level, I think it should be fine. All right. Let's see how far it can. Boom. One retest done. Okay, second retest. One retest was done by this green candle. Second retest is being done. All right. Confirming at least it can it's targeting this level at least. All right. Level of retest. Okay, third level of retest moves a little bit shaky. Third level of retest. Either it should be third level of retest should be either a big good pump or a big dump. All right. Remove your SL. All right. Third level of retest of always. It should be a confirmation or fake out. All right. Confirmation or fake out. Okay. Third level of retest is always confirmation or fake out. We're checking at this level. All right. So it broke out on upper side. One retest. Okay. Second retest done. If it pass above, it will give the target this one. If it gets failed from here, if it gets rejection from the stop without creating a new high above this block, then it will dump. All right, simple. Break out or break out. Confirmation. This is the confirmation candles that you have in this level. All right. It should be a big good pump on upper side or a big dump on the downside. Big pump or big dump, guys. So fake out, guys. So not valid, guys. Again, need to close this trade. All right. Big dump, guys. Again, this level of that level of again, this is invalid. So this is why I'm saying you all there's always risky. Okay, guys. So that's all for today. Okay, guys. So most probably, if I happen to plan, I will plan my long from little bit upper side. Okay, once it get confirmed on upper side. Okay, this third level of retest is very dangerous. Now it's on planning on a downside. Okay, and if it happens to go down and close below this one, then that's going to be a big dump on a downside, guys. Okay, so above this, at least above 76,679 is good. Okay, at least you have some hope for the longs. All right, but if it happens to move below this level, that is going to be very bearish, guys. Bitcoin is going to be bearish for a week. You'll see a week going down. All right, the Bitcoin. All right, guys. So that's all for today. So two setups, almost 2 to 3 setups were taken. One setup given 100% profit. All right, TP were done. All right, and lastly, we were planning this one. Before that one, also we planned over here as well. Okay, one risky trade. Okay, which I told you with the risky whereby I asked you all to close it, right? Because it looks dangerous, right? So at least if it happens to pass above this level, you will get one scalping in this level, all right? But that is also seems like it is faking out on the downside, all right? That was a fake out breakout on this level, all right? That level it gave you all the dump, all right? So that is not valid, okay? So that's all for today. See you all tomorrow at the same time, guys. You are making profit, keep making profit. If you have made losses, okay, just close the trade and sleep. Take rest, guys. Okay, when market is better, then we might like to get some profit. All right. In the sideways move and in the retest phase, market never wants people trader to make money. You should understand that one. All right, in the sideways phase and the retest phase. Which retest phase? This is the biggest retest phase that we have in this level. Longs will be squeezed, shorts will be squeezed. There will be formation of triangle formations. There will be a formation of sideways move. All right. If you see sideways, like overall move in this level, the price is at the same level. Day before yesterday, price were here again. We are here again. All right. The same level. We are at the same level. All right. But in fact, we get small scalping. That is that we taking. All right, guys. Okay. That's all, guys. Okay. Have a good time. Don't trade much if you are making losses. We'll come back. Good day, maybe tomorrow, right? Tomorrow is Friday, right? So Friday. So we'll try to see what will happen to the market. All right, guys. Okay. So in fact, if it happens to give you a pump out from this level, you might like to see a very big move on upper side. But if you get dumped from this level towards the downside below this level, you